welcome back to another Foodie Friday video, although this one is a drink review. So this is something I never thought I would be reviewing in the first place, but much less didn't think I would ever let pass my lips again. Because let's do a story time first, shall we, before we get into the review. Now, don't let this story cloud your thoughts on Snapple, because the issues that plagued them back then I don't think apply today. But in my buying this 6-pack of watermelon lemonade Snapples, I just broke a 20-year personal boycott. Why was I boycotting Snapple, you ask? Oh, let me tell you, let me take you back to a time in the very early 2000s, like probably 2000, 2001, somewhere in there. Maybe even 1999, I don't know. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. Anyway, taking you back to a time when the bottles were still made of glass and everything. And we still lived in our old house, where my computer desk was set up on my old school desktop dial-up modem computer. I had this setup where my window was, my desk was about down here, the window was up about here, so the windowsill was maybe here, about eye level, so I wouldn't think anything of it, but I would stick my drinks up on there just to have a place to put them while I was on the computer. Did this all the time, thought nothing of it. We lived in a house that didn't have central cooling or heating, and it was a hot summer day. Was this my first Snapple? Oh no. I had long been drinking them for years. At this point in time, I wasn't even allowed to drink soda yet. I'd never really hardly experienced caffeine even, so Snapple was kind of my go-to drink at that point in time. Specifically the peach ones and the banana ones. I think it was a peach one on this incident. I put it up on the ledge, went about my merry way on the interwebs, and kind of forgot it was up there a good portion of the day. Next thing I know, it's gone from morning, afternoon, it's dark out, like 10 p.m. It's still sitting there, and oh yeah, I have a drink up there. Should probably, drink that. I pull it down. I'm about to put it to my lips. I look in there, and I am horrified to find a big old floating plateau of mold along the top layer. Thankfully, I noticed it before sipping it. Was like, oh hell no! And got that shit away from me right quick. Dumped that. Didn't connect the dots on that day. So I went back to my thing, enjoying my Snapples, till another particularly hot day rolled around and I had it up on the ledge again. And went to go take a sip of it come evening, because back in those days, it took me forever to drink one of anything. It would, take me all day to drink a glass of water. I was perpetually dehydrated my entire childhood. That's a whole other story for another day. I don't know what my deal was. I don't know what it was. But anyway, so I seem to make up for lost time now. But anyways, again, I looked at it. What the fuck? Why is there mold? Why? At least it wasn't black mold. It was fuzzy white mold. But still, ew. So out it went again. So now I'm inspecting the pack. And I'm like, am I, not seeing something? There's nothing. Not a speck in any of the unopened ones, right? So fine. At this point, now that it's happened twice, I decide I am going to conduct an experiment. Next morning rolls around, it's set to be a real hot 100-degree day again. Open one, take a couple swigs out of it. I set it up there and intentionally leave it this time. And I periodically check on it throughout the day. And sure enough, it went from 0 mold to mold over the course of the day. I was horrified, and then paranoid, thinking if it's doing that, just sitting there, what's it doing in my body? Totally neglecting the fact that you have hydrochloric acid in your stomach, that it would never do that in your body, but 15, 16-year-old me did not register that part of this logic and was just like, oh hell no, I am so done with Snapple. I tried this with both the peach and the banana, just to rule out that it wasn't a fluke with just the one flavor. It happened with both, so I was like, oh, hell to the no. I'm not drinking that. But then this also sparked a weird at-home chemistry sort of lesson, I don't know, of experimenting different drinks, setting them on the ledge on hot days to see if that happened that quickly in the course of literally less than a day, where mold would happen that fast. Because I was like, if I'm putting this in my body, I need to know what it's doing in high temperatures. So, milk curdled. Didn't really care. I mean, I don't really drink milk anyway. Now I don't drink milk at all. But back then I was still drinking milk at least a little. So, done with that. Couldn't deal with that. Orange juice. I found out the hard way after forgetting it for a day or two that, oh, it'll grow it alright, but it won't do it in one day. But within a couple, you'll have black mold and it's disgusting. Ask my sister who discovered these. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I found that. There's a few other things where I'm just like, oh, these are so problematic. I cannot. I literally cannot. But anyway, Snapple was the one that I zeroed in on because it was the fastest to do it. I was like, I'm not drinking that ever again! Until I bought this pack. I literally just broke a 20-year boycott because of my stupid logic. I could have been enjoying it all of this time. But yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. I repeated my experiment before I drank one. And I can safely tell you it doesn't happen anymore. So I don't know if it was because of the glass bottles. I don't know if they changed what all is in them. I don't know. But apparently it doesn't happen today like it did back then, so I feel like, okay, cool, I can enjoy Snapples again safely now. But boy, was it a long time of not drinking them. We're 7 minutes into a review video. I haven't even talked about the damn product yet, so enough story time. So, watermelon lemonade. It's been hot lately. Lemonade just in all its forms have sounded wonderful. I've been drinking those palm lemonades like crazy, but they're kind of spendy for the little bitty things that they are. So I've been looking around at the store, seeing what other lemonade options we have, and just what other just hot weather drinks they've got on hand that sound good right now. And I kept looking at this one as I would walk through and go, God, it looks good, but fuck, it's Snapple. Oh, I'm having an internal struggle with myself. And I finally went fuck it the other day, and I just bought a 6-pack. I was like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. But then I couldn't get over my own paranoia because of what happened years ago. Repeated the experiment, nothing happened. Cool, we're good to go. I'm drinking it. So, it's flavored lemonade from concentrate with natural flavors. 10% juice from a blend of lemon and watermelon juices. It's 16 fluid ounces, 150 calories per bottle. Depending on how you feel about that, that might not be that bad, might be terrible. For me, I'm like, given some of the shit I drink, this isn't that bad. I mean, it's kind of on par with my sodas, which I think we have established that, yeah, I have an issue with chain drinking those, so fuck it, don't care. What I do find interesting is they claim this is 2 servings in one bottle. I'm like, no, it's not. That's 1 serving. Who the hell's like, I'm gonna drink half of it and put it away for another day? No, nobody does that. You drink them in one sitting. Just saying. Maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe this is why I'm fat. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, so, on the top it says, you've got great taste. Damn right I do. So, what I was the most, most surprised by when I opened the first one, it doesn't have the usual, like, hellacious artificial watermelon smell. That smells like you cut into a watermelon. Now, is there possibly also a bit of artificial watermelon that's added on top of that? Maybe. I can't really tell for sure, but it feels more authentic watermelon than candy watermelon. And that to me, I was like, okay, you have my attention. Because if this had been like Jolly Rancher watermelon, I think it would just be too goddamn sweet and I would not be able to hang with it. But sniffing that, I was like, oh, that actually smells really good. Actually, the combo of the 2 scents together somehow ends up smelling a little bit like cantaloupe. Don't know why, but it kind of does. So anyway, It's sweet without being like punch you in the taste buds with a bag of sugar sweet. It's just like natural sweet. It's like lemonade without being too terribly sugary sweet. But at the same time, not so tart to where it's like, oh, my lips are puckering. Ooh. No, it's not like that. It's lovely. It's actually a really nice balance of the two flavors together. I think they go very nicely together. Just saying. I tried it the other night. I was just like, I am so impressed. And now I'm really sad that I was boycotting them for so long and had missed out on this for all of these years. I'm like, I could have been enjoying this for freaking ever if I hadn't been stupid. But this is actually really tasty. Because it's 16 ounces, one bottle of this, it'll last you a bit. It'll last you a bit. So, sorry, I have allergies, like, really bad today. I don't know what's up, but anyway. It's a good-sized bottle, and for the 6-pack, I don't think it was even, like, that outrageously priced. I remember my dad used to bitch about the price of Snapple. They used to sell them in, like, 4-packs instead of 6-packs, and he would bitch and whine about the price, and now I'm like, I'm pretty sure prices have gone up over time, and that doesn't seem that wild to me, but okay. Sounds more to me like he didn't want to buy me a special thing and not my siblings, is more realistically it. But I'm just like, okay, for a 6-pack, it was something like maybe $7, $8. I was like, oh, that's, for what it is and how much is in a bottle, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. So I can live with that. Do I see myself buying constantly? Hell no. But I mean, just as like a once in a while kind of nice treat, I'm like, okay, that's nice to know that they are good and that they're not going to mold in the window if I should like leave one there for a day. Although now I don't have to do that because now I have a proper setup and also air conditioning, and it's a very different situation now than it used to be. But, oh goodness. Just old habits die hard. I'm sorry, they do, but it's also like a nice lemonade that doesn't leave you thirstier than you were when you started, like some lemonades are. I'm not quite sure why some of them do that, but they do. This one doesn't seem to have that issue, and I really like that about this. Because it's like, if they led to the other, then I could see myself having the issue of, well, now I'm gonna chain drink these, because now I'm thirstier than I was when I started the first one. So, yes, I hear the wave of you going, just drink some fucking water. I know, I hear you. I know. But anyway, yeah, that. But I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with this one, because I knew this one, with watermelon being a flavor in it, and it admitting that only 10% of this is from juice, this was going to be a risky flavor that could go either way really easily. It could have tipped into the way too sickeningly sweet territory really, really easy, and I'm glad that it didn't, because oh my gosh. I felt really dumb if after all that I break my boycott, just be like, so I did the thing, but it's too sweet to stand, and now I'm stuck with them. Yeah, that would have been worse. So I'm very glad that these turned out to be really good. I think for me, honestly, I'm surprised that I'm rating it so high, especially given my long-standing boycott of Snapple as a brand, but I think I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. It's that good. I am really surprised. It could just be that summer is really hot out and it's particularly refreshing, and if I had tried this at a different point of year, maybe I wouldn't feel that way, but being as it's summer right now, in the heat of summer, to boot, I'm really into this at the moment. So, if you like lemonade, if you like watermelon, I think you'd like this. Just saying. So, anyway guys, sorry for this being an extra rambly Foodie Friday mixed with a story time, but there you go. That's what you get on this channel sometimes. So anyways, that's it. You know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below, make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway guys, till next time, bye!